Hello viewers, this is Jrod from Jrod Productionstudios, and today I would like to welcome you to my first Q&A week on the channel. Now, last week I posted a video asking you to submit your questions, so if you would like to be featured on our next episode of our Q&A session, then go ahead and leave a comment below, and I will do my best to answer as many as I can. Now, I can't promise that this is, again, going to be a weekly thing. There might be some weeks I just have to miss, but I would like to do them about every Friday. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the questions I got for week 1. Now the first question comes from Lego Commander Cody, who asks, how many 501st Legion sets are you going to get? Also, what figures do you think will be in the new AAT? And he goes on to list what he thinks, and he says these might just be wishful thinking. Well, let me tell you, Commander Cody, they were not wishful thinking. You did get the 332nd Trooper, and you got an Ahsoka as well, and I kind of saw those coming for a while. That would have been my guess, and we ended up getting those. In terms of the 501st Legion set, I'm planning on getting 5 release day, and then 5 from, like, because you can't buy more than 5 at once, 5 from like another retailer like Walmart, so 10 within the first week of its release, and then I'm going to have those just for myself, and I'm going to buy another 10 hopefully when they go on sale, just to resell the next few years because they'll be worth a lot more money. So in total I'll buy about 20, if that answers your question. Wallowbricks asks, what was your first set? Now my first set was actually, that I can remember, I had Legos before I just had my first set bought to me. It was actually in 2007, before one of my brother's hockey games. We were at Walmart in the city that my brother played hockey in, and I saw the new Clone Battle Pack. It was the first time a Battle Pack had ever been released in 2007, and I just begged my mom into buying it for me. It was like $10 at the time. So my first set was set number 7655, the original Clone Trooper Battle Pack, and I've had it ever since. I actually got a couple of them that year, so awesome set. The Standstill Opinion asks, do you play video games? If so, which ones are your favorite? Now, I'm not a big video game player. I kind of have my phases where I'll go and just play a ton of video games for like a week or two, and then I'll go forever without it. To be honest with you, I have not played a single video game in 3 months. I have not logged onto my PS4 or anything. But when I do play, I really enjoy Battlefield 1, I enjoy Battlefront 2, and I especially like a lot of strategy games, like computer games. I'm more of a board game orientated person, games like Axis and Allies, games like Risk. I just enjoy strategy games on a board, so not as many video games. I like to get more activity, like, you know, pick up sports, that sort of thing, than just playing video games, but that's just my personal preference. That Funky Monkey asks, what is your favorite set? Now, if you have not seen the channel for Funky Monkey, he did an awesome set he caught my mock. I told him I'd give him a shout out, so go ahead and watch that Funky Monkey's channel. He's got a video up there. He deserves a lot more views. My favorite set, now this is a difficult question to answer because it's probably not Star Wars actually. My favorite set is just so nostalgic to me. I got it in 2013 for Christmas. It's the Winter Village Cottage when it was new, and I just love the Winter Village line. Maybe I could do a video on it this winter, but I have a full Winter Village I set up every year, and I just love that thing, so that's got to be my favorite set personally. In terms of Star Wars, again, nostalgia, probably set number 7163, the Republic gunship from 2002. I have 2 of them behind me, if you can see. I just love that set quite a bit, so that's my favorite set and my favorite Star Wars set. Ryan Stop Motions asks, do you have a hobby outside of Lego? Love your videos. Well, thank you. And my hobbies outside of Lego, so I have a few that aren't really hobbies but are kind of take up a lot of my time. First of all, I hang out with my girlfriend a lot. Once we started dating a couple years ago, I just haven't had as much time to do as many things as I would like because that's kind of a commitment. The other thing, not really a hobby, but it's a way of life. I do a lot of Bible reading. I'm a pretty devout Christian, and I just love getting to know the truth through God's Word more. So I do a lot of studying my Bible and just reading, you know, commentaries, that sort of thing. In terms of actual hobbies, I like to play a lot of pickup sports. I live out in the middle of nowhere, so I'm a very avid, like, outdoorsman. I like a lot of hunting and shooting, that sort of thing. Not like full redneck, but like I kind of live out here and I kind of do some outdoor things. So I enjoy just being outside and enjoying nature, going for hikes, camping, that sort of thing. Now, Lego Peace Studios asks, what's your favorite Star Wars movie series? My favorite movie is Episode 3. I just remember when it came out and I was obsessed with the thing. My favorite series is The Clone Wars. He asks, what's your favorite Lego theme? Up until about 2013 it was City, and the last 6 or 7 years it's been Star Wars. He asks, 3 favorite Lego Star Wars figs. They're probably all clone troopers at some point. I mean, I'd probably say like the Commander Wolf, the original clone trooper, and then like maybe the Captain Rex, something like that. They're probably all clones. And then he's like, best Star Wars character, Obi-Wan Kenobi, without a doubt. Okay, Tobster Monster asks, what are you doing at college? Now, I'm actually going into ministry, kind of related to how I just live my Christian life. I just felt like it's always a calling. So I want to be a pastor, or at least some sort of ministry like that someday. So I'm actually going to a Christian college where I will be doing a ministry program. Intergalactic Bricks asks, do Clone Army customs attachments like the sun visor, macro binoculars fit on official Lego minifigures? So I can speak for the macros. They do fit on minifigures as long as they have the peg. I just dropped the helmet. So they can fit on the helmet that have like the holes for like phase 1. As far as the visors, I haven't really tried it out on other figures, and I kind of lost my Clone Army Customs visors. I think they would, because I think they use the same mold. Like, I think he uses the same Lego molds and just reprints them, so I would assume so, but I've never been a big fan of their visors anyways. They don't lock into place, they just kind of slide off. BBP Studios asks, what's your top 3 favorite Star Wars movies? I would say Episode 3, Episode 6, and you know, the next one's kind of difficult, and I'm probably Episode 2, just for nostalgia. I don't know why I like Episode 2 so much, but especially the ending is probably my favorite. So I'd say 3, 6, and 2 are probably my favorite. TGB asks, what is your dream UCS Lego Star Wars set? I would say my dream UCS Lego Star Wars set is a Venator. I would just love to get a Venator Star Destroyer, and it's something we've needed for a long time in Lego. We haven't gotten one in forever. I really hope they make one soon. Like, I know they have already done some Star Destroyers, but I would really like to get a UCS Republic Venator Star Destroyer. Battle Droid asks, what are your thoughts on prequel memes? I enjoy a lot of them. I'm subscribed to Star Wars Tricks channel. I watch all of his memes when he posts them. I think they're pretty funny. Like, honestly, there are some times I just get a really good laugh out of them. I honestly, like, after a while you see the same memes over and over. It's not as funny, but like, I enjoy them. I think the movies give a lot of room for you to make memes out of them. I think there's a lot wrong with the dialogue, and I think I enjoy them. Grievous Bricks asks, favorite Lego movie? Do you have any pets? My favorite Lego movie? Probably the Lego Movie, honestly. My favorite Lego show? I just remember watching the like Empire Strikes Out back in like 2012 when it was new or whatever. Do I have any pets? I do. I have 3 dogs and 4 cats, and the cats are all indoor and outdoor, so the house gets a little crowded from time to time if you are ever watching my live streams, and sometimes I'll have a cat try to walk in on that. So yeah, I do have some pets. It's kind of a pain. My room is pretty secluded though. I don't really have an issue with pets getting on stuff on the Lego or whatever, like pet hair. I know some people complain about that, but yes, I have a lot of pets. I have a lot of animals around here. Henry Pollock asks, what is your favorite Clone Trooper Legion? Now, I'm not going to go with the cliche answer of the 501st. I'm going to go with the 104th Wolf Pack. Now, I just love the Wolf Pack. I just love Commander Wolf is probably my favorite clone trooper, and I just love the bluish gray of their armor, and then like the gray on the face too. So it's like, I've got to say the 104th Wolf Pack is my personal favorite. Matthew K asks, are you going to be selling anything? Now, I normally sell, if you can see, not really on the shelves behind me. I have about 15 unopened sets on my shelf behind me. I just buy sets when they go on sale before they're retired, and I sell them in a few years. Just makes a little bit of extra money, and I can buy sets I actually want to keep with it. So I don't normally sell anything from my personal collection, but I do normally go out of my way to buy sets to resell in the future. So I will probably be selling like 501st Battle Packs in a few years, and right now I'm selling off like old Rogue One stuff. So that's sort of what I do. I only really sell not used stuff. I sell like mostly just brand new sets. Jolie YouTube says, good idea for a series, man. Well, thank you. I'd like to know if you have any upcoming plans for YouTube or mocks. Well, hopefully this should appease some people, but I am actually planning a stop motion. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't think I'm going to make a series out of it. But I am planning a stop motion. I was going to do the Naboo building series mock, and I still got to plan that out a little bit. It might be scaled back a little bit, but I would love to do a larger build mock over the summer, and I have a stop motion plan. So those are the two big projects right now. Dr. Mayhem asks, what is your favorite Star Wars minifigure? I've got to say the Commander Wolf minifigure, probably my personal favorite, honestly. Where do you go to college? I just graduated high school, so I will be going to college at Cornerstone. I always wear my little Cornerstone hat. I don't have it on today, which is in a city about 45 minutes from me. So it's a Christian college, as I mentioned before. He says, what Star Wars set do you think is the most accurate to the movies and shows? That's a good question. Probably a UCS set, like the UCS Star Destroyer. Definitely not the Death Star. That one is not very accurate to the shows. But he says, which Star Wars movie is your favorite? Probably Episode 3. I just remember when it came out. I think it's still an awesome movie. Okay, and there was one more question I wanted to get to, but I think YouTube might have kind of hit it in their algorithms or whatever. Someone was asking if I was doing a part 2 of the Wolf stop motion series. Probably not right now. I'm going to do a different stop motion first. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't been inclined to do it, but I might get to it eventually. I just can't make any promises right now, but I definitely will be doing more stop motion in the future. Alright, and I think that concludes all of the questions. I'd like to thank everyone who left a question. We had a lot of them, so hopefully this video wasn't too long. If you want to be featured in the next week's video, go ahead and leave your question in the comment section below on this video. So thank you all for viewing. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you for viewing. As always, guys, have a great day.